is paying attention to the here and now with kindness and curiosity so I can choose my behaviors. Head on desk. I stop and listen. Seated up with nothing. I wake up my body. Head on desk. I breathe in and I breathe out. I am centered and ready to learn.
I'm Mary T. Schmitz. I'm an LICSW and a mindfulness education specialist for ISD728. And I'm excited to share with you the mindfulness practices that have been both planted and cultivated across the district. The students and staff have just taken on these practices and adhered to them and grown them, and we are just thrilled to share with you how it's helping students and staff feel better, learn better, and live better lives. Here you go.
My favorite part about mindful movement is the chime, and then when we get to do our glitter jars.
Yeah.
And the breathing ball.
Cool. Do you get to do this every day?
We usually do it every day, mostly, like to practice and get good at it.
Yeah. Do you do it at home?
Sometimes I tell my mom like how to do it because she asks me.
Yeah. Do you make her do it? Does she like it? Yeah.
When she first told us that we were doing yoga, I thought she was nuts because I was like, why are we doing yoga when we should be learning? But then it helps us get through the day. It calms you down and it allows you to have a break from everything else, and it keeps you more confident, and then you can use it for anything. There's been multiple times, I brought it to my volleyball team. We all breathe now sometimes when we're stressed about a game. You just breathe on the bus, breathe out. Or before the ACT, there was a few of us and we all just breathed, and it helped us calm down and relax about it.
There were some kids that kind of struggled at the beginning with being goofy. It was a new way to learn regulation skills and learn social skills, and I think they at first just kind of wanted to be goofy with it, but it was kind of cool to see with these kids as they kept doing it. Some of the kids that were the most resistant were the ones who were most willing to be leaders later, or most willing to get into it later, and it really has made a huge impact on them.
When your room shifts from FU and FU between the peers to take a breath, you take a breath, that shows it is embedded in them that's a strategy, not just verbally aggressing.
Mindful Mondays.
For Mindful Monday, what we learn is how to keep calm, how can we get ready for tests, staying calm without any anxiety when it comes to something else. So yeah.
And what might be a mindful practice that you would use when you're noticing anxiety?
Breathing with the breathing ball, because then you feel more calmed down, and then you can do better on some things after, without any anxiety.
For the students, we do this at 8:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning, so we start their day off with our movements, and you can really see their anxiety level or their activity level just decrease after they've been off the bus and stuff like that, and then with their friends. So they come in, and half of them do exactly what they're supposed to do. They lay down on their mat, they're calm, and then the other ones are more social. So we see a benefit of that. We're starting their day on a more calm atmosphere for them.
Integrating Yoga Calm and mindfulness into choir has been amazing. So overall, I would say the kids now are more connected with their peers, with me, and with their music. I did not get a lot of resistance from students actually at all, even at the middle school level. I just explained to them that this is kind of a new cutting edge piece of education that they get to be a part of, and that got them pretty excited about it along with me. So there was not a lot of resistance.
When I do the body scan, it helps me relax. I have trouble going to sleep sometimes, and I do the body scan, and 2 seconds later I fall asleep.
Okay. Anything else you would want to tell anyone, how has mindfulness helped you?
Mindfulness helps me think about the here and now and what's happening now,
and it's helped me calm down and think of my actions.
So like, she's like, we're gonna start doing yoga, and everyone's like, that's dumb. Like, all the guys are just like, bleh. So I'm like, I've wanted to try it. It improves flexibility and athleticism, and I'm a big guy, so I need to be able to be flexible for sports. So I was pretty open-minded about it, and now I really like it. I do it on my own time a lot, so.
I have suffered with severe anxiety for almost 8 years now, along with severe panic attacks, and mindfulness has helped me minimize my panic attacks by, I'd say, close to 50%. I get less panic attacks throughout the day, and my home life is a little bit easier. I'm not as worked up when I'm in my home. And so before I would notice a panic attack, I would notice my throat tightening, and I got really hot, and I would get really shaky. And what mindfulness has taught me is that when I feel those things, to focus in on them and then put them down and focus in on my breath and just trying to relax myself.
When I heard you were coming in, and I was hoping to learn how to de-stress myself and learn how to cope with schoolwork and then social life and home life, and so yeah.
I've been lucky enough to have Mary T come into my classroom for the last few years, and it's been really powerful, both for me and for my students. I love how she comes in, she teaches the kids about the brain and how the brain works with the body, and strategies they can use to help when they realize that they're maybe feeling anxious or they're sad or they're angry. And she teaches them these strategies that they can just kind of pull from a toolbox, and they can be proactive.
I do it about once a week. I do breathing every day, but I do the yoga calm about once a week, and that's about 20 minutes, and then we just, everything gets done. I think I get more done this year than I have in previous years, and I'm not sure how that works, but it works.
As a special ed teacher, I oftentimes see kiddos that don't know how to regulate their emotions, and I've seen it really work with our dysregulated students in the manner that I was doing possibly up to 3 to 4 holds a day on a kiddo, 3 to 4 times a week, and these holds were very long and intensive, taking multiple people. Go from doing that, like I said, 3 to 4 times a week to 1 for the whole entire year, just by being taught the strategies of mindfulness. Noticing your breath, noticing what your body's feeling. I think that's a big thing for kids and adults. Oftentimes when we have an emotion, we don't notice where it's affecting us in our body, and mindfulness really helps us focus in on where that is occurring, where those emotions are occurring, and how gives us strategies in which to help them figure out how to settle that feeling within their body.
All right, as an avid site team, we decided to bring Mary T in to help our students with their stressors in their life, and with their breathing techniques and everything. And at first there was some resistance from the class. They didn't catch on right away, but then as she started coming more and more, there was actually a Friday where we thought she was coming and she didn't come. And a lot of the students were pretty PO'd that she wasn't there, because they look forward to her coming in. We got a lot out of it. We became closer as a avid family. She helped us get through a lot of things together as a class. And I myself started noticing that I really enjoyed her coming in. She taught me how to relax myself, how to de-stress, notice my breathing, and just get through a lot of stressful moments in my life. So I've been really grateful for Mary T and everything she's done for our classroom.
Why would you teach this in class? Why would you take time to do this? What would you say?
You absolutely have to try it. Why would you not? To watch a child go from not knowing how to control those explosive behaviors to having it completely, not completely, but mostly under control, or completely under control, that he does have that. Well, you have to do it. Why would you not?